Hello everybody, welcome back to Dancy Plays. I'm Dancy, this is Larson, this is Danganronpa. We have figured out who the mastermind is, and I mean Larson, because I already know.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, he was kind of in a state of shock. Or, not really shock. Investment.
In a state of empowerment.
Empowerment?
At being right. And also shame at being right.
Wow. A lot of emotions going through that brain.
Those are the only two emotions.
Well, there's about to be more.
What does that mean?
How long do you plan on dragging this out?
As long as I want to. Byakuya.
Byakuya.
God. Stuck up, bitch.
Relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was... The reason Celeste turned to murder was... She wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So that time, the motive for murder was... greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
No! It couldn't possibly been money when they showed us the big pile of fucking money.
Oh my god.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain!
A little?
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction!
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
So human connections.
Embarrassing secrets.
Embarrassing secrets.
And greed.
Greed.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... What was it that made Sakura decide to unalive herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme of the motive in the fourth case was... betrayal?
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the Seed of Despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the Seed of Despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the Seed of Despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
You think
I
that's...
put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow.
You think that's a plushie, or
So,
do you think that's
just like
the
Crazy
actual
Eddie slashing
robot
his
she's
prices
holding?
and passing the savings on to
Probably
you,
the actual
let me
robot.
give you a hint.
Damn.
Huh? Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Really puts it in perspective how small he
Okie
is, huh?
dokie. Like they
Tiny.
say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
I'm scared. I don't want to see this.
But our
The
goal...
outside world? Yeah, it's probably fucked.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
So that's why the TVs are on the wall.
Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too.
Oh no.
See your faces sink into despair.
Me showing you this game.
Now then, open sesame!
Oh, I'm scared.
Behold, the world beyond the school walls!
This is gonna be utterly
This
fun.
is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
It's the Monokuma Purge.
Oh my god.
Who says these are real images, though? Come on now.
Someone's just having a fun day in Photoshop.
I don't believe for a second this
What
is real,
the-
though. I'm sorry.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall. Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time.
It's time.
I'm thinking back through the personalities she did.
Yeah?
I don't know, they're very similar to the personalities of the people that have died.
Yeah.
For the final class trial!
What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought we were done!
No. We are not done. We have to find out all of the mysteries of
Remember
this
or
school.
die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Sorry, I'm not looking.
No, that's wrong.
I fucking knew it. I'm so good at this.
Actually,
Just for this trial only.
she
though,
might
for some
remember.
reason.
You know what? If any trial you're good at this, it should be this one.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet ya!
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye aye, Roger, you got it, Captain!
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Because it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Thank you, Hero.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every
no
living
need
person
to
will be
panic.
dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
You know, it's really hard to say which one of these it might be.
Yeah.
I think it's this one.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Oh my god.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Makoto, the memories. The erased
If
memories.
some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
A contained environment.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
God. Editing Taylor, I need to know, did I say anything at all about if the beginning of this game was suspicious? Like it was too happy to be true? I am terrified. Jeez, this hallway is kind of weird too. It's getting stranger by the second. Honestly, have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. I don't like that I can run down the hallways, Taylor.
Don't worry.
I really don't like that. What does that mean? Surely at some point I said something about that. I don't know. I'm bamboozled right now.
Mistaken.
You're just sitting there, shocked.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh?
What?
2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us, if what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us. The entire past. Damn it.
Come on, man. I remember sprinting as hard as I can. Alright. Delicious donuts.
Shoot!
I get it, I'm wrong, Hina. Our life at Hope's Peak.
I got it!
Yeah.
If we accept that what you say is
You did
true.
it. Editing to make him look smart. That was my first time clicking something.
Then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Editing Taylor's so nice to me. We're like best friends.
Yeah?
Isn't that right? See? She confirmed it. It's great.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
Oh shit. I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. What the fuck is happening now? Okay. Why do we have to argue so much?
Two years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Hello? Thank you.
Thank you.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Holy shit, how much is left in this trial? Oh my god!
I told you it was going to be long.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. What the? This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost all our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was when I fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
See, the school
When I
was
first
painted
came
so
to the
normally.
gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall.
You said what?
The school, it had normal colors on the wall.
When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
You tell me these hoes were asleep for 2 years?
No, what she's saying is that, them, like, passing out, quote unquote, was kind of like, was pretty much like them getting their memories erased, right? So that dizziness they felt was just like the loss of the memory from that point to when they woke up.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
Oh, there we go. Kyoko just explained it.
If I had a nickel for every time that I explain something to you to clarify something, just for the characters to clarify it immediately after me, I would have 2 nickels at this point.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
Poof. Gone.
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
Alright.
What?
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it!
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, maybe we'll share a bit of this love next time on Dancy Plays. Isn't that right, Larson?
I fucking suppose so. Jesus Christ.